Beals, who's showing off her moves in a pulse-pounding new series that's a prequel to Liam Neeson's big screen blockbuster, Taken. And you guys, the drama is real. Check it out.
You still report to the president, right?
And the Special Security Council, yes.
We're losing, Christina.
Losing what?
Greed and corruption are taking over in this country, and we are becoming our own worst enemy.
Oh my God. Whoa! So, welcome back to Jennifer Beals. That's intense.
It was more intense than you know.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, because after that car flipped over, then we continue the action where my character is supposed to get out of the car and pull her out. And they said, you know, the car's going to be on fire on the top.
Just a little
just a
warm.
little
Real
bit.
fire.
And I
Real
said,
fire.
can I see what that looks like? You know, I didn't want my hair to catch on fire. And so they showed me, and I said, but nothing inside the car, right? And they said, no, nothing inside the car. So I come around, you know, doing the action. I come around, and I go to pull her out, and where I had been sitting burst into flame. And the flames are licking her leg and by her face, and I start swearing like a good Southside Chicagoan. I get so adrenalized that I pull her out, she's screaming, and by some kind of crazy miracle, she had not one burn on her. But we were both so traumatized at the end of the day of work. She's like, I need wine. And I'm like, yeah, and I need guacamole.
And see, that's why I didn't become an actress. It's the fire.
Well, you're starring in a new series, Taken. I saw it yesterday. It's fantastic. It premiered this week. It takes place 30 years prior to when the movie series begins. Were you familiar with the Taken films?
Yeah. Well, I was familiar with the first film, and after I saw it, I kind of wanted to be Liam Neeson.
Yes.
You know, that
He's
feeling
so-
where you can do anything.
so
I loved
powerful.
it.
You will be
yeah,
taken.
Really,
Yeah.
really powerful.
See, I thought you said you wanted to be in Liam Neeson. That's what I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking when I saw Taken. I was like, yeah, I want
love
to be
him.
inside you right now.
All of Liam Neeson by that, but okay.
Tell us a little bit about the show, because it's just
Well,
fantastic.
it's the origin story of that Brian Mills character. So it's kind of like in the Spider-Man movies where you get to see Spider-Man learn how to use his web. You get to see Brian Mills learn how to become a hero. You know, he has his particular skills, but, you know, what does it take to become that character that he becomes in the films? And he has to learn all kinds of things. He has to learn strategy. He has to learn how to work together as a team, because really being a hero means, you know, being able to do something for someone else. So.
You've been acting since you were a teenager. I don't want to ask you how many auditions you've probably sat in and participated in, but have you ever had one of those nightmare audition moments?
Yeah, and I didn't realize it was a nightmare until I left, because my agent, there was a film where we only got the sides because they were keeping the film super secret. And my agent told me it was a comedy, and I was looking at the material going, gosh. Look like comedy, but okay. And so I go in being all, you know, what I think is comedic, and it turns out to be this incredible drama, like dead serious drama, and I just thought, oh God, what did they think I was doing in there? But it's okay. It turned out to be a beautiful film, and I was not in it.
You were not in it.
Her choices are really interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, she took a big risk.
But you're in another movie.
Yes, I'm in a film called Before I Fall.
Before I Fall. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Oh, it's a really beautiful film. It's with stars Zoe Deutsch, who plays Sam Kingston. She plays a senior in high school. The structure of the film is kind of like Groundhog's Day. It's sort of like a Groundhog's Day meets Mean Girls in a way, where she's part of this mean girl group a little bit. She doesn't, you know, do terrible things, but she's a bystander, so she's implicated in the bad behavior. And she is forced to relive the last day of her life.
Right.
And I play her mom. Yes,
It's
based on the
a
Laura
book. Yeah, I
Oliver
love
book.
this book.
And she has to learn to right her wrongs. She has to learn to realize that she's not defined by her flaws. And I'm her mother, and I see her going through this difficult time, and I'm trying my best to help her and love her through all this.
Sounds good.
It's beautiful.
It's a
beautiful.
spectacular book. It's a spectacular book.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you're crying, you're crying.
Yeah.
Like happy tears, like you're so grateful you want to call the person you love immediately.
Yeah.
Well, kind of in a kind of same sense of leading a child. We were talking earlier about godparenting. I don't know if an atheist could ever be a godparent.
Oh, I think so. because you're teaching values, you know, and I don't think.
Are you a godparent?
I am a godparent.
I am too.
I am a godparent, and I enjoy it because you have to. I don't think values and ethics are the exclusive purview of religion.
Right.
Yeah. And I think, in fact, that's where religions all come together is through teaching values.
Moral compass, that moral compass.
That's what I said too.
Well, a big thank you to Jennifer Beals. See you in Taken Monday nights and in Before I Fall in theaters today. We'll be right back.